Hi, Adam.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh, we're really excited to have you on this first featured teacher interview.
Hmm, Good to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought we'd have the founder of the Center for Non-Dual Awareness as our first teacher. So I guess that'll be my first question to you. Why did you start this organization? How did it come about?
So I was involved in the Peter Fenner non-dual teacher and therapist training course, a 1-year course. And at the end of the course, uh, the sort of question came up for me, well, okay, so now what? I've been enjoying tremendous support from being a part of a community of people who are sharing non-dual awareness. So I really wanted to have some kind of community going forward and some organization to bring us together. So that's really the sort of the why the movement happened here to create this kind of a non-dual awareness, to put that out there, and then there was a tremendous response from the other people in the course. They felt that was a really great idea.
To continue to support each other and sharing this work in different ways with people.
Yeah, and to open it to other people who are interested in sharing non-dual awareness as well.
Right.
Just the value of that peer support of knowing people who are also in that place of wanting to share non-duality.
Yeah.
Being able to share sort of the what comes up in that, it's just so invaluable. Like, it was completely incomprehensible to me that I would be able to continue sharing non-dual awareness in the small Midwest town I was living in without being a part of a community. And it was just, how's that going to happen?
Yeah, what do you get from the sense of community that supports you so deeply in being able to share? What are some of those things?
Yeah, it's very, it's hard to point to like what exactly it is. I mean, it almost feels like it's, it's like it's sort of most of it's intangible. It's just like this sense of like I'm part of some unfolding that's happening here. That's like this. I'm stepping into a possibility that other people are also stepping into. It's that sense of like being a part of something bigger than myself.
So when you're connecting with other people who are also sharing, you
Right.
get that feeling that it's not just you, that there's this bigger movement of sharing this. And do you feel when you meet with other people, like, and talk about how it, what comes up for you as you share, that you get information from them about how they do it that you wouldn't have normally, like in that receiving, how it's unfolding through someone else? Does that inform kind of a little bit how it unfolds for you?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of richness in the sharing, and sort of having a space in which we can sort of share what's coming up for us in our offerings, in our work.
Yeah.
It's again, a lot of it's kind of intangible, but yeah, we're definitely. It feels like there's a lot of exchange, like we're learning from each other.
Do you feel like there are would you be able to say a couple different ways that you feel you can define sharing? Is it, when people feel that movement to share, is it only in, like, what's the way that you share? What are the forms in which it comes through you to share these teachings and this work with people? So I'll ask that first.
Yeah. I mean, so there's different ways, obviously, and there's different sort of uh, there's different forms in which the sharing can take. So it can be sort of just natural and spontaneous, just how we are together. And then there's also sort of the conscious creation of containers for people to really be able to open to non-duality, to open to the truth more deeply. So for me, like retreats are a great example of like a really powerful transformational container. So we come together with that shared intention of opening to what's deeply true. And it's sort of it feels like there's an immersion that sort of happens as we spend time in that space. It's just it's like the air becomes clearer or something. The conditioning becomes more transparent.
That's a great way to put it.
And then there's there's private sessions. So you have a sort of 50 minutes where you're going to sit with a particular individual and open. And that's a very sort of again a very powerful container. It can feel a very safe container for a particular individual. Some places can feel very very tender to touch into. So the one-on-one work makes those places accessible for people.
You have been doing a 4-month online course. Do you still do that?
Yeah, so there's an online 4-month course called Falling Open. And the way that works is there's weekly meetings. So there's sort of that continual support and opening to what's true in an ongoing way, so that things that are coming up in people's lives can be addressed and explored. And then there's also sort of inquiry themes for each week of the course. So there's practices aligned with that theme, and there's materials to read or look at videos and so on. And the way I hold it is sort of like, let's look over here. Let's look at this dimension of reality. This way of exploring. Let's try this, and we'll see what happens there. And it's just like so it's not that there's like a true practice that we've got to get a hold of, or there's like content that we've got to learn. It's more like a sort of guided exploration of like a container for exploration, for inquiry into what's true. Just again, like opening to the truth, just bringing awareness to everything.
Yeah, is that why you call your work Falling Open?
Yeah, it's that sense of so like we're sort of dropping into our naturalness. We're dropping into the truth as it is. So it's not that we've got to like acquire some state or find something out there or find something in here. It's more like we're just letting the conditioning fall away. So we're just noticing what's being held, what we're grasping for, and we're just allowing ourselves to relax into our experience as it is.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for inviting me to this interview with you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you doing it. We're excited to keep being able to share all the valuable opportunities to open to this, to support each other both in opening to this, and for those that feel called to help other people open. And I know we're all continuously opening, no matter where we are. So it feels wonderful to be able to share this love with everybody that's part of this big community that you helped to start 6 years ago. And we're starting a new level of growth now. And
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much. So much love.